Okay, I'm live. Let's see. Hey, y'all. For those that may watch the replay, um, again, I'm looking around here. I'm new to this. And, okay, yeah, I know it's a pop up. I don't really have enough subscribers yet to schedule a chat, so I thought I'd just do a pop up. Show the project I'm working on, the little bit of stuff I've got done lately, and some other stuff, and just basic chit chat. So, y'all are welcome to say basically whatever you want to say. Just be nice, of course. And let's see. Just do some adjusting here, you all. Hey, Abigail. How are you? I don't think I've seen you around and alive or anything lately. Yeah, I'm just in here being goofy trying to figure this out. I'm new to it. Just looking over everything. I absolutely love this yarn, Abigail. I don't know if you've seen the cardigan I'm working on with it. It's slow going though. I have to do a couple of rows and stop because the stitch I picked, it's so simple, but it's time consuming. And I really don't want to get bored with it and put it up. So I do a couple of rows and it may be a few days before I do it again, but it is going to be so pretty. Oh, good. Yeah, I've been good. No, no, being my old goofy self, trying to stay out of trouble. I went Christmas shopping the other day. Hey, Timmy, how are you? Haven't seen you around in a while either. Well, here you go. I just got it out of my. Gotta show my bag again that Dee sent me because I love it so much. It's what I've been keeping my project in. And can you all hear me all right? Oh, this light, I don't think y'all can see it. Everything will be okay. It's a breast cancer bag. Yeah, I don't. There, maybe you can see it. Have an ophthalmology appointment today. I assume that's eye-related ophthalmology. I'm not anything medical. Is not my forte. Great, Abigail. I talk so low in normal life, I always have to repeat myself. And so on some of my videos, which I think my sound was messed up, people couldn't hear what I was saying. Okay. It's kind of hard to show when it's on this. I'm doing the broomstick lace. And let me turn it right here. Okay. So let me get it closer so y'all can actually see the stitches. 2 cataract surgeries. Oh, wow. Yeah. My mom had cataract surgery on one eye, needed it on the other, but she's not wanting to go back. It didn't really help her. She did not have a good experience. So, yeah, I hope that's your last appointment too. But I really love this stitch. Let me try to turn it so y'all can see it. I don't know how well you all can see that with this lighting, but it is gorgeous. And I'm getting there. Okay, you see? Yep. Let me turn it the other way. Okay, so this will be one front panel. and then, of course, the armhole. And so I'm working on the back now. Just a slow process, but I'm loving it. And it's going to be gorgeous. Thank you, Abigail. I thought that was a beautiful stitch. I learned it for this when I seen this yarn. I thought, I'd always liked the broomstick lace stitch. It was beautiful. And I thought this would be a great yarn to try it out with. And yeah, I'm loving it. What do you think? Hood or no? I'm thinking maybe. I don't know. I don't know. May wait and decide when to get the rest of it done. I think it'd be pretty with or without a hood, but. And, okay, so, well, I've got some in here. I'll show you all a couple of things I've got done. I made a little snowman. Hey, Guinea Joe, how are you? I'm surprised me doing a pop-up I had anybody come in. I sat here one day, and I actually, I believe I scheduled that one a little bit ahead of time. I sat here and blabbed to myself for over 10 minutes, and not one soul come in. I'm used to talking to myself, though, so that's fine with me. But, okay. I get sidetracked easy, y'all. That's my little snowman with the sparkly. And how are you this morning, Guinea Joe? Okay, so, well, let me show you this first. Maybe a little reindeer coaster. It was actually supposed to have 2 antlers, but I just made 1 antler on it. I think it's cute anyway. And, okay, so Dee had sent me quite a bit of Happy Mail and said for me to use it on myself. Well, I am plus. Okay. So, since I normally only do 1 project at a time. Having your first cup of coffee. That's something that I rarely drink. I don't know why I love it. It's just not something I want every day. And oh my Lord, tea, you all. How do y'all drink that stuff? I had, my family always drank tea and stuff. I never liked the smell of it, so I never tasted it. But the other day I was in the store and I seen some peppermint tea. And I'm always hearing a bunch of you all on YouTube talking about all these flavors of tea, how much you love tea and stuff. I said, well, I love peppermint. I'll get this and try it. It didn't even smell like peppermint. And when I tasted it, it tasted like I would imagine water filled with dirt would taste like. Yeah, not for me. Breakfast and coffee. And water, then my orange. Well, you just got a schedule there, don't you? What'd you have for breakfast? I had my normal peppermint tea is loose leafed. Well, the peppermint tea I got. Hey, Sabrina. Aw, I'm glad you popped in. I just commented on one of your videos last night. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. Oh, grandbabies. Yeah, I know all about them. What's their ages, Kenny Joe? I'm raising 4. Melanie! Hey! Y'all have got me all excited. Ooh, I didn't figure I'd have this many sweet people in here. What was I saying? Y'all done got me. Oh, shoot. It's way too easy to get me sidetracked and make me lose my I drink. You've never had coffee, Abigail? Yeah, I drink a whole lot of pop. Pop, 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 pop. See my old fudge cup? I got my mellow yellow in it. I drink mellow yellow religiously all day long. 3-year-old and 3-month-old. Yeah, you got your hands full. 2:35 p.m. It is 9:35 here where I'm at in Kentucky. But yeah, we had 4 kids. Of course, they're all grown now. And our oldest daughter had the 4 I'm raising now. The youngest, Cora, she's 9. We've had her since just a few months old. She doesn't even know that she's not really ours. You know, we're mom and dad. That's all she knows. Diet Pepsi. Yeah, I don't want nothing diet. See these bony, all these bones. I don't want nothing diet. Nope, not for me. I can't gain weight. I would love to. You know, I don't want to be so big I can't get up or nothing, but I'd love to gain weight and I can't. Just can't. But oh well. We live with what we got. And yeah, Sabrina, the comment I made you last night, you really got to watch what you say on, well, any social media right now. So, but I really hope you're not in the area over there that, I'll just say they're putting some extremely strict restrictions on. That's how I'll say it. Really, really hope that. Okay, the yarn D sent me. Okay, I've used some of it so far, and like I said, I did on myself, but I'm also using it on Cora too, because I made us both fingerless gloves. She's been asking me for a while for fingerless gloves, but I've always been working on something else. I'll do it next. I'll do it next. So this beautiful yarn she got. Cora saw it. She loved it. So, okay. So here is, let me put it on here. Here is hers. We can wear the same stuff. So here's hers. See that sparkly beautifulness. And I'm so excited people actually come in here. Oh, I'm sorry you got the flu. Apart from, okay, well, you're not in that area that's doing that then. Good. I may look up your email later and shoot you an email because, like I said, you got to be careful what you say right now. So I don't really want to. Thank you, Mel. Okay, and now mine. I done broomstick lace stitch on my fingerless gloves. Hers I just done. Actually, what did I do? I think they were single crochets. Okay. You're probably not going to be able to see the stitches. But anyway, we've both got kind of matching except for the stitches. Guess you could say our mommy and me fingerless gloves. Let's see. Middlesboro. Okay. Yeah, she's already wore them. I'm surprised she didn't wear them today. She wears them the day she's wore them to school since I made them, and thank you. Um, she won't put them on in the morning when it's cold with her jacket. She puts them in her backpack, and when she takes her jacket off in class, then she puts the fingerless gloves on and wears them all day. Go figure. Yes, it is pretty. I love the sparkly. And sparkly. Okay, so me and my daughter-in-law went Christmas shopping Saturday, and we went in Hobby Lobby. And well, I'm always on a tight budget anyway, so I normally wouldn't buy much when I go there anyway. But I only got one cake of yarn. But I loved the colors. It is Yarn Bee Rainbow Rhapsody Peacock, 918 yards. Um, I believe it might have been a one weight, if I can find that. If I start getting low, y'all, on my token, let me know. Okay, I don't see the yarn weight, but I love the colors. I don't know how well you're seeing the colors there, but there's black and purple and blue, some more purple and greens, a little bit of white in there. And then I got a couple of skeins in Ollie's. I got them both the same, the black with the metallic. Caron Simply Soft. How many yards? 164 yards. Both of them black I got with the metallic. I love Caron yarns. And yeah, that's the yarn I got. So let's see. Thank you, Sabrina. The yarn you showed you got from Angela was beautiful too. Very peacocky. Yep. You know, I don't know. I know Mel knows. Yeah, I've got a lot of critters around. I love my animals, and I've always wanted a peacock. Sorry, y'all, I'm a messenger. Um, they're just beautiful. My husband, when he got off work last night, he called me and he said, "I'm going to," and he named this other town, and it was like 8:30 at night, and I said, "Highly recommend her." Uh, I said, "For what?" He said, "A rooster and a goat." Okay, we've got about 30 chickens, all hens, and we have 4 goats. That, they're just pets. We don't do anything with them. I said, "Why?" And he said, "Well," he said, "the rooster's got the puffy head like you like. Ones that have the cute little like palm on top of their head." Okay, how can I argue with him for that? So, yeah, a beautiful little rooster with it looks almost like a little mop on top of its head, flared out, all pretty. And then the goat, I don't know what breed she is, but um she may be pregnant, just a big white goat. And I had I'm gonna say sheep goat because this was really funny. Okay. So both of my sons work for FedEx, and the one that lives here behind my house, uh, he delivers FedEx around us here in Angela with, um, mm, what is it, Sabrina? Timmy wants to know the yarn you recommend. Um, hey, Connie. Crazy. Me? Moi? I'm doing good. I'm a special crazy poppy lady. Timmy, there you go. Angela with crazy poppy lady. And they were beautiful yarns that Sabrina showed. What about me crazy? Of all people. Connie, I don't know what to think about you. But how I am today, I'm excited. I thought maybe I'd have maybe one person pop in, or I'd sit here for another 10 minutes talking to myself again. But oh well, that's how life goes. This is great. How are you, Connie? And I done went and got sidetracked again. What was I gonna do? Y'all, if I'm talking about something and then I see somebody or something and quit and then can't remember what I was saying, y'all remind me. Okay, this makes 8 kids. Raised 4, now raising 4 again that I've had for 9 years. So, FedEx. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on that while I finish this. Yeah, I'm not. Dang it. Okay. All day long, I'll, you know, I might be in the kitchen doing dishes and then I'll start to wipe off, countertops and stuff, and I'll hear the dryer go off. So then I'll go in there, but then I'll do something else when I get there. And yeah, I'm not. And so I'll do that and completely forget about the dryer and walk out of there, get in the living room, and I'm standing in the middle of the floor thinking, where is I going? What am I doing? I do that a dozen times a day. I mean, I asked a doctor about it one time. I was doing it so much. She said, "Oh, with what you've got, that's normal." I go, okay. And FedEx. Um, blunt crazy lady. Oh, cause okay. I was thinking 80s blunt when you said that. Sorry. You say things bluntly. So do I. If I think it, it comes out. Not always a good thing, but I'm not a mean person, so it might sound bad, but it's not bad if it comes out. It just blah. And FedEx. Okay. So my son was working one day and he calls up and he says, uh, there's a goat in the road here and I can't find, who it belongs to. And got a good drink, y'all. I can't talk or read much anymore or anything because of my. But anyway, okay. And so I go there. It'd be cold. I go there and meet him. And see how easy I'll read in a second. I get sidetracked so easy. But anyway, I go there and meet him, and there's this. Well, he says a goat, and then it's big, so I can't get it. Nobody around seems to know where it's from. So my husband actually goes to get it and he brings it home. And he's talking, he don't know what breed this goat is. And I'm like, that's not a goat. That's a sheep. Yeah, no. Him and my son both know that's a goat. sh sheep have horns. Uh, Okay, and it bawed. Well, goats kind of make that sound too, but they sound more like they're saying "ma." They make a different sound, and it had a sh sheep face. It wasn't really woolly. So we had this for months, and I let him keep calling it a goat. It had a deformed leg, and she was I don't know if she had been beat or what, but she was terrified of people for a while. And I finally got her, where she would eat out of my hand and I could get a pet in every now and then. I loved her so much. So one day I got to thinking, well, they keep calling her a goat. I'm going to find a picture of one of these sheep on the internet and show them. Well, yeah, goats and sheep have horns, and there's some breeds of both of them that don't too, yes. But I found that breed of goat without horns and, showed them the picture of it. They had to eat some crow. But anyway, that's that little funny, weird story. Let's see, oh, I'm sorry, Timmy, that you lost your twin. Um, Yep, we love the goats, don't we, Connie? They're kind of low bars. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Melanie, on the sounds. Our goats, they sound like they're saying "ma." So, I just talk back to them. I ma to them, which I ma to everything that comes here. But those sheep, they have "ba," a deep throaty kind of. Okay. Um, I had another thing I've been working on to show you all. And I was hoping she would come in here, but maybe she'll watch a replay and see it. It's been several months ago. Charity with Frog Crochet sent me some. She was showing her cotton yarn she hand dyed, and I told her I had never tried any hand dyed yarn before, so she sent me some, and I forget now what she named it, but mm, it was religious. It was a precious name, and so I said I've got to figure out, something fitting with the name to do with this yarn. So I thought on it a while and finally thought, well, I'm going to do the Tree of Life. And so I've got it partially done. I've got the tree part done, but I've got some. Okay, Connie. It was funny because our goat was a boy and all of our sheep were girls. Well, um, it was your father and siblings, what, that lied to you, Timmy? But they will actually breed, Melanie, a goat and a sheep. It is very rare that the little one will survive it, but yeah. You a twin too, Abigail? Well, is your twin as wonderful as you are? I can't imagine too. That is so unselfish. But okay. Sidetracked again, of course. Tree of Life. So, you Can't really see the kind of blue, pink, white. Here's the roots. And let's see. I've still got to, cover in here. And the last tree of life I did like this on a ring. I done a smaller ring, and I went by the tree of life on the ring that I found, but I added to it, and I wound up giving it to my mom because on the bottom, instead of just the yarn hanging, I took the yarn and macrameed a plant hanger coming from the bottom of the ring to hang a small potted plant in, and it was gorgeous. I should have took a picture of it, but I didn't, and needless to say, she loved it, her and Dad both. And I love making stuff for my mom and Dad. Bless them, Lord, because I can't. Thank you, Mel. It's hard sometimes, Timmy, to, I hope I'm pronouncing Timmy right. That's how I've always said it. Thank you, Timmy. Some people can do the most unforgivable things, and it has took me many years to learn, well, a lot of things. Thank you, Abigail. Okay. You don't have to interact with them, but for your peace of mind, I'd recommend that you at least try to forgive them for your own peace. This stuff eats away at you. It will make you physically ill, not just mentally, physically. It has took me so many years of wasted life to learn some things that I have. Tree of life blanket pattern that I plan to do that too, Melanie. Yep, gotta wait on the right yarn. The biggest lesson, wow. My whole life I was so serious over everything. Schedule, keep to schedule. I'm always on time or early, never late. Everything's got to be done just so. Work, home, every aspect of my life. Yeah, Sabrina. Yeah. Let me finish this and then I'm going to address that. But some things can happen in your life, which did in mine. Some things come up that reminds you so vividly how short our life is. We may not have tomorrow with the people we love. Once that hits home, man, oh man, it was so life-changing. I mean, well, life-changing, but I'm not the same person at all. Sometimes I'm late for an appointment. It might be 2 or 3 days before I make my bed. I'm one gonna sleep in it. I'm not saying I'm a pig now. Don't clean, but I don't. If my 2-year-old grandbabies come and they have the living room floor completely covered in cookies and toys. If they don't leave till 10 o'clock at night and I'm tired, that's going to be there in the morning. Used to, I wouldn't have done that. But why do we stress so much over stuff? Literally, stuff. Enjoy your life while you have it. That's why I joke and go on. I have a good time. You know? When I leave here, I can leave saying, I've enjoyed myself. That's what I believe. And Sabrina. Let's see, where did it go? Yeah, no, you're not going to forget it, Tammy. Sometimes forgiving is not easy. How can anyone forgive certain things? Oh, Melanie, you just don't know. Yes, I was just like that. How can oh, yeah, Sabrina. Oh, wow. Well, girl, that's a position I haven't been put in, Sabrina, so, oh my Lord. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't. That's one I really don't think I could either. Oh my God. I have forgiven so much of what's been done to me. But yeah, I don't. Wow, I don't even know what to say. That's got me speechless. Yeah, your sister would want you to live a happier life. Oh, bless you, Sabrina. I can only imagine. Oh man, I would lose my mind. I don't. Wow, you are remarkable for doing all that you do with that on your heart. So, wow. It's not a lot that gets me speechless. I can't. I can't. Oh, I can't imagine if that happened to one of my sisters or, anyone close to me. Yeah, God has you. And I agree, everything like my bag says, everything will be okay. But yeah, that's got to, wow. Okay, I've got to. I just, yeah, I can only imagine the forgiveness is. Oh man, that would just. Oh, I'll just say that, yeah, I would have to fight myself for me not to be in jail right now if that happened. Wow. But you are strong. You're strong. You're a beautiful person. All I can say is try in some way to. I don't even want to say that, to be honest. Well, okay. Let me try to cheer you back up somehow. I don't know how I can after that, but we'll give it a go. Um, who? Here's something I picked up at a thrift store. I was gonna give it to my mama, and I got it home. I don't want that. My grandpa was a coal miner. Daddy's dinner bucket recipe book. Recipes from the coal camps of eastern Kentucky. Yes, it is John Wayne behind me. Looky, looky. That's what my daughter-in-law made me. She done beautiful work, didn't she? She was glad to get that done, I'm telling you. Oh, Abigail. That's sweet. Did you see that, Timmy? Abigail wants to send you a blessing bag. Yes, she did do it. Took her a very long time because, she'd get tired. It's corner to corner, and she'd put it down a month or two or whatever. But she really worked the last few months and got it done for me. And wow, I was not expecting John Wayne. But yeah, she knows. I said, he's got to go by my bed. And I thought about turning my pillows around so I could stare at him at night. I said, who gets to say that they slept with John Wayne? I do. Okay, do okay, Sabrina, do you want me to have Timmy email me her address? Or let's see. Well, I don't even have your email address, Abigail. Come to think of it, I don't believe. Uh, yes, I share a bed with John Wayne. um, Alice in Wonderland. Uh, I never have been able to get her to watch it. I thought she would love it by, some of the other stuff she watches, but I've never been able to get her to watch it. I'm sure she would if, would love it if she did, but she has to be stubborn. Oh, it was Sabrina, it was Abigail is wanting to give Timmy a blessing bag. And so I was wondering. Yes, she is, Ganny Joe. No, she don't like Harry Potter. So Have you got a channel, Timmy? If so, Abigail can get you that way. No, her little stubborn tails. Oh, okay. I didn't see it, Abigail. Thank you. That is so sweet of you. Did you get it, Timmy? Her Abigail's email. I haven't seen Timmy reply anymore. She might not still be in here. The ears pierced. She's had them pierced twice, and she gets stubborn and lets them grow up. So no, she don't have them pierced anymore. She's a little picky tail. My stubborn child. She's just like me. This is good. I take it you're wanting to gift her something? Is that it, Melanie? Okay, y'all. This cookbook, I, kind of skimmed through it. And, I can, some of it I can see as, recipes from Kentucky. But some of them, yeah, not so much. I'm not saying anything. Let's see. See, this word I can't even pronounce. Picadillo. No, we got gumbo. We all know gumbo is not Kentucky. I mean, yeah, people in Kentucky eat gumbo. That's not what I'm meaning to say. Like each area has its own. I word things bad, y'all. What I'm a thinking up here don't come out here. Mexican fruit cake. I mean, y'all, we eat. How am I trying to say this? Okay. Louisiana's got gumbo. I'm not saying everybody else don't eat gumbo. But if you made a recipe book for an area with supposed to be recipes from that area, gumbo would be in Louisiana. Kentucky would have pork chops and soup beans and fried taters. Pickle. Oh, no, that wasn't it, Abigail. I'm sure it's pronounced nothing like I read it. Oh. Where did I say it? Okay. But that wasn't it. Never forgot where I seen it. Oh, lordy. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm so stupid. That is it, but they had it as all one word. That's what it was. I'm pretty sure. It's like salsa. Cool. I mean, these sound like really good recipes in here. I'm not saying that. I'm going to try some, but just not, Eastern Kentucky recipes, what I'm trying to say. I still love it, and I'm going to use it. Pico de Gallo. Am I saying it sort of right? Oh, I can be. I can be stupid. I'm goofy. There you go. And y'all, while I was out Saturday, I got me well something else at Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna fiddle with and see what I think of it. I got me a jewelry making kit. Oh, that glare on that plastic is bad. I thought I may try stitch markers or earrings or something. It's got the little what kind of hooks you call them? Uh anyway, and it's got the clasp and the O-rings and all that. That might be something fun to dabble with because the main reason I got that because I call it a well, my brain ain't nothing but a senior moment anymore. At a I call it a junk store. It's kind of like an indoor flea market type thingy with, these booths in it. You may got a peddler's mall in their area, something like that, but smaller. But I got this $5. Yeah, you can't see it. $5 for the jar. It's beads and charms. And you will make beautiful. I don't know about that. Or brain fart. Yeah, well, I'm gassed up good. But there was such pretty little charms in here. And, well, this one's actually a bead. It's not pretty though. A fish. And yeah, there's some ugly stuff in here too, but there's some cute stuff. There's a little something other. I think it's a whale charm. And these beads were so pretty. There's different colors in them. I don't know how well you get. I think they're so pretty. Little colored dots on them, and some little plastic turtle beads in different colors. Let's see. Let me try to find one of these. That's something I didn't notice the first time I looked in it. Someone has put a pill in it. I don't know if I'll be allowed to show that on there, but of course it's going to the trash can. But does anyone know what a blue oblong pill is that has L368 on it? Anyway, wow. As we never know what we're going to get. I do that many times, Sabrina. You do too, Mel. Yeah, really, a pill. And here's another one of those pretty beads. This one's orange. And y'all find sometimes you won't be able to understand me because I don't hide my country accent, as you can tell. And yeah, I was wanting to show y'all some of the pretty charms I see, but I'm mostly seeing beads in here. There's a skull bead. Y'all know I like my skulls if you've seen my lost souls shawls. I know Melanie has seen it. Sabrina. And I absolutely love your accent. I could listen to you for hours. Now we just take it slow here. We know the correct way of talking. It's just, our heritage, I guess you'd say. Oh, I thought these beads were cute. Little crescent moons with faces. You're probably not going to be able to see that face. But it's a beautiful blue and white. Almost looks about like, y'all remember those, it's a leaf. Okay. Well, at least it's not, you know, it's still going in the trash, but y'all remember those old blue and white dishes that a lot of old people had? I mean, they're beautiful. They had these beautiful designs on stuff. That's the blue and white it looks like on this crescent moon bead. Did you all hear my puppy out there crying? Well, the big dogs must have got after it. It's a little blue healer. Well, I like listening to you, Mel. Yeah, I'm going to try some, Sabrina. I haven't watched anybody do them or anything, so I'm just going to go for it and try it. And I want to try some earrings too. I like dabbling in all kinds of stuff. I done some wood burning for a long time. I liked that. And I used to do, yeah, y'all probably ain't liking that noise. What? I used to do a lot of plastic canvas. Um, most hobbies I love doing for a while. Then I'll get bored with it and move on. Crocheting is the only one in my life that I've ever, not got bored with. I've done some painting. Well, and you have a red Hitler. No prescription. What was I saying? And my writing. I don't get bored with my writing, but stuff is not always popping in my head to write. But when it does, I got to keep going. Like a story I've got on here. I've done a video of reading it here a while back. It just popped in my head, and I was just started writing, and it just nonstop comes out. I love writing. I always have since I was real young. I was a kid that, oh, wait a minute, I ain't go. Missed some stuff. Beautiful beads. There you go. Kid didn't buy the. What? Let's see. Glad a kid didn't buy the jar. Yes. Okay. But yeah, my writing's always been a big passion of mine. Like I said, I wrote poetry all the time when I was pretty young. My family never knew it back then. I kept to myself. Thank you, Melanie. I was a very quiet child. Even as a teenager, people always thought I was shy in school. But can you imagine me shy? No, I never was shy. I didn't want to talk. If I had something to say, I'd talk. But otherwise, I was just fine, just a thinking. And you sit back and you listen and you shut up. You learn quite a bit. Timmy, God bless you too. Did you get Abigail's email address that she put in there because she wants to send you a blessing bag? Oh, I hope she got that before she left. Did I put that pill back in there? I bet I did. My scattered brain. Lord have mercy. Okay. So, Sabrina, how is your Christmas over there? I mean, do you have like do y'all have like different traditions than we do, or do y'all like celebrate on the same day as us, or just anything about it would be interesting. You know, I grew up poor. Well, what most people would consider poor. Okay, Abigail, are you still in here? As Timmy says her email is on her page. Which celebrate the French. Oh, well, that's cool, Sabrina. Mix it up. That's awesome. But you have a great day, Timmy. Um, I, um, yeah, I would have been considered poor. I mean, you know, I had absolutely everything I needed. My dad was thank you, Timmy. Love you too. Awesome, Abigail. Um, my dad's a Vietnam uh war veteran. He served in the army and spent, I believe, 13 months over there during the war. He came back and didn't get any time off after going through what he did over there. He went straight to work the very next day he got home, and he had some problems he dealt with, which of course we wound up dealing with from the war. But he worked hard every day. He owned his own house. You know, he the he bought the house we lived in until I was like 6, and then he bought the house he built for his parents because a road come and bought the place that we owned. So they could build a road through there, bought a property. And so his parents was moving out of the house that he had built when he was, I think, 17, and he bought that. So he always owned his own home. you know Granted, it wasn't no fancy house, of course, by any means. Just an old block house, but that's what we grew up in. And I was born 1970. We had I'm probably gonna bore y'all now, but we didn't have indoor plumbing. We had the toilet outside. We had the cistern. I don't know if any of y'all knows what that is. It's a big old it's like a well. WELL, yeah, my accent. Um, but it's all concrete. And it's got this concrete box on top, and you take a bucket in and you draw your water out. That's how we got all of our water growing up. We took that bucket and drew up our water for dishes, for baths, for washing clothes in the wringer washer, and um, yeah, that's how. They didn't get indoor Now they put, finally put, running water to a kitchen sink when I was a teenager. Finally got that much, but they never got, bathroom and washer hookup and stuff till I was married and gone. Oh, I could bore you. I don't want to, but I could. And, uh, but, daddy was always he worked every day. He had slip disc and stuff in his back, but he never missed a day of work. Always worked. He raised us, 4 girls, on less than $200 a week. I don't see how he done it. You know, we had our 3 meals a day. We always had plenty of food in the house. And, thank you. Um, and he was always big on Christmas when we were little kids. I really don't see how he afforded to get. That was the only time we got any toys. We're not like wasn't like kids today. That was the one time a year we got toys was Christmas, and oh man, he loved Christmas. He would. You know what was a treat to us when we was little, me and my older sister? Is once, like every other week or something, on the weekend, he'd stop and get us both a box of Cracker Jacks. Well, Lord, we thought that'd be like buying one of these youngins one of these gaming consoles or something. Now we got so excited over that box of Cracker Jacks. That was just a big old treat. Well, thank you, Abigail. I had a kind of odd past, I guess, by what people would think now. And Daddy was very strict. We never went anywhere. I only spent the night with my grandmother once or twice. Never anybody else. Never went to anybody's house. Never went to any school stuff after school. Heck, I couldn't even go hardly up to check the mail at the top of our driveway because you couldn't see the mailbox from the house. I'm going to run off. But now, like I said, Daddy had his on the weekends, when he wasn't working. He worked Monday through Friday. He's a mechanic, is what he done. Weekends now, that was drinking. And I guess that's how he dealt with memories. And yeah, when you could see that look coming to his eyes. It was just like, the more he started drinking, the more we knew, we sat down and was quiet. We didn't want to trigger anything. And this was like when I was like 5 or something. Oh, okay. All right. You have a great day, Sabrina. Love you. And, but, we'd just sit there and watch him, after. But this look, it was like you could tell when his mind switched by the look in his eyes. If you ever heard the term dead eyes, it would go from, it's like taking your hand across from his normal look to just dead eyes staring. It's like they could stare right through you. And he was over there. So many times our mom would have to take us out in the middle of the night in the dark, go up a hill of briars behind the house to the neighbor's house to call my dad's dad to come and get us in the middle of the night because he had a gun out in the yard shooting at the house, or, you know, he was in Vietnam. And we seen a lot of that. Luckily, you know, I guess he got over it enough. He quit doing it after our two younger sisters come along. So they was probably babies the last time he done any of that, and they didn't get to see it. And but now probably 7 or 8 years ago or something, he had a little spell of remembrance. And that really scared my younger sisters because they had never seen. It wasn't drastic like now, but he had, "Aw, love you, Abigail. Have a great day." But um, he had fallen asleep outside in a chair. I think it might have been Easter actually, because we had all the little ones there. And he woke up and he was like, he looked at my oldest son, and he's like, "Get behind something." My son was like, and he looked at me, and they was like started cussing. And well, he was there again. And I guess my oldest son was one of his fellow troops that was getting shot at with him. But that one only lasted a couple of minutes, and that's been the last of it, thank God. He's 80 years old now. We've never spoken a word of this to him. I joined a couple of years ago on Facebook a group, oh, no, it's some group for Vietnam veterans and their families. I don't remember the name of it, but I was sort of sharing my story, and I had a couple that was like talking about how we should have told him, and how abusive that was to us, and our mom was being abusive too, staying with him. And oh man, you talk about my family now, I get upset. And I got very upset. I always respected my dad. I will never, ever say a word to him about what he done. And I can only imagine a touch of what he probably went through over there. So, and he never remembered doing this. So why would I bring that up to him? He wasn't himself doing this stuff. And in that time, people didn't go for help with things. So what would have been the point other than to hurt him? Him knowing, he put us through that. There was no point. And mom knew this too. She got us out of there. I don't know. And I don't know why I got off on that either. But that's just me. I get off on left field somewhere. And yeah, I'm weird like that. But I guess it's just that it gets you get to thinking about it hard sometimes, I guess. Sometimes harder than others. But I respect my daddy so much. Love him to death. Hopefully we get a few more years with him. And of course I love my mama too. So, I guess I've probably kept you all long enough for a pop-up live. And so I'll start wrapping up here. I'm trying to think if I don't think I had anything else to show. I can get my brain to halfway work. I started writing, that has oh, thank you, Melanie. I've lived a unusual life for sure, uh, I guess you could say. But, I wouldn't that part, I guess people would think I'm crazy, but I wouldn't change it because that yes, that part with dad really did teach me about love and respect. Sorry. Although I wish I could change that he went through what he did, I wouldn't change what we went through. Today's kids, am I ripping off on you, Connie? You got sidetracked? You just missed my story. Uh, my voice is about to go. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't. These kids today couldn't. But yeah, you're right. That made me who I am a lot. Yeah. I went through a whole lot more that got nothing to do with daddy, but that I probably ain't gonna talk about. Yeah, I've been a blabbing idiot, Connie, while you've been gone. And that's why I'm so uh I guess that's why I'm so how do I put it? I get so touchy on the subject of people disrespecting flag and troops and all this and that. Mm, that's why, because it's a very touchy subject for me, and yeah. Uh, oh, that's oh well, there is nothing like our moms, that's for sure. Did you get a stepmom, Ganny Joe? Hopefully, you got a one that felt like a mom. Yeah, that's a very special bond. But oh, that would be a rough age to lose your mom. I would imagine 13 for most girls. That goes back to me not talking. I didn't talk to my mom or anybody at that age. Anybody. I even told a counselor one time. It's been probably 12 years or longer ago. I seen this therapist, and first thing they do is start asking, how you grew up, and then she gets to when you was growing up, did you have a few good friends or a lot of friends? I didn't have any. She's like, she was like, did you have trouble talking to people or something? I said, nope, I just didn't like talking. If I had something to say, I'd say it. Otherwise, I didn't want to talk. Oh, both of you all had to. Oh, I hate that. Mm. See, I can't. Oh, I don't get that. Do not marry someone with kids if you can't love them like your own. I hate that so bad. And with motherly instinct, I don't see how a mother can let her kids go either. Like the kids I'm raising now, how you could just give them away. Hey, I got other stuff to do. I don't get that. I, I'll never understand that. I don't understand it from a father's point of view either. More from the mother. That maternal bond is just. Ugh. My nephew one time called me a mama wolf because I was with my kids. Hey, Sally, welcome. How's your day today? How are you? Yep, life goes on. And try to make it better. Well, Connie, her kids wasn't any better than you. And I'm sure it wasn't the kids' fault. Were they at least nice, or were they the same as her? I'm awful nosy, ain't I? What about yours? Oh, well, I'm sure the Navy taught you a lot, though. A lot of good morals and, well, knowledge, of course. But, oh, and what about yours, Guinea Joe? The stepbrothers or and sisters, how did they treat you? We've talked about all kinds of stuff, Sally. Have told me. Wow. Can you imagine kids today leaving home at 15? They'd last about 5 minutes, if that. My Cora, she's 9, and she's a little overweight. Not bad, but some of the kids in her class like to give her a hard time about it. And she told me one day of them saying something. I said, what did you tell the teacher? And she said, no. She said, then the kids will call me a sensitive. Like, really? Well, a tattletale, a snitch, or whatever. But no, they're using the words, you're a sensitive. Well, well, that ain't the first thing I said to her was, did you tell the teacher? Papa, y'all know the advice we used to give out back when that was okay. You gonna make fun of me? You ain't gonna do no more. Times are just. Where it is. Oh, bless your heart, Danny. I know Something about that, not my father. No, not my father, but I know a little bit about that. That subject, we'll just say. Yes, at 9, Melanie. One told her last week she needed to go to the gym. So mean. I bend it over my knee. And of course they won't take up for themselves because they don't want to get in trouble. But then they won't tell because they don't want to be laughed at more. Stepsister was a yes and no thing. Well, y'all, I might have some step siblings, but would probably never know it if I did. I just say my dad liked to get around when he was younger. Y'all, there is so many people, Granny Joe, that won't tell because of that reason about, not afraid they're not going to be believed. It's sad. Sorry, guys. That's my hubby, so I'm gonna text him right quick, or he'll be a calling right back. Okay. Oh, I am so sorry, y'all. I try to turn my ringer down some. I ain't gonna turn it down all the way because kids at school, and you never know when you're gonna get a call or. You was a goody two shoes. Ooh. Well, you're better off without her if she disowned you and didn't believe you. Hey, Shania. Welcome. You on a break? Are you not working today? And if you all are not subscribed to Pinky, go check her out. She is awesome. She is funny, and she has some very good content. She'll do some videos that get you thinking. Great personality. She put up a tutorial the other day on a scarf, a beautiful scarf. Awesome. Are you interacting with anybody on your coffee break? Just aggravating you. That's because a couple of her videos, y'all go check her out if you're not already subscribed. I just like to aggravate. And Shania was you're at home. Okay. So you ain't gotta deal with, nobody at the coffee pot, huh? Awesome. Told her mom. What's that, there was some old saying or something about the step no, red-headed s step I don't know, y'all. I'm probably saying something y'all have no knowledge of. It's probably a hillbilly saying or something, so you wouldn't know what I was talking about anyway. So, I am so glad that I've had so many in here today. This is awesome. I'm gonna have to schedule me some. And Guinea Joe, I know I've been told your name a dozen times. Is it Joanna? But I still keep calling you Guinea Joe, redheaded stepchild. It's Shonda. Guinea Joe's name is Shonda. Johanna. Johanna. Did I say that right? Johanna. Redhead. Okay, so y'all have heard that. Okay. Okay. Johanna. Johanna. You know what? That's one for some reason it don't want to stick in my head, so I'm gonna write it down. That may be why Johanna, because you look at it and you want to say Joanna, but you see the H. So, do you have more grandchildren besides the two you're watching, or is that besides the four we're raising? I've got five more. Biscuit needs you. Will you go to the biscuit, Connie? Tell him hi. I hope you get something today. First one is a redhead. Well, that's fitting then, huh? Awesome. But what was it though with the redheaded stepchild? Was it like being treated like one, or it was something like that? Yes. Lord, I wish I had a memory. Well, my hubby didn't reply to my text. It's rude. Four grandchildren and two great grandkids. Cool. Hopefully, I've got a while before I get a grandkid. I mean, a great grandkid. My oldest grandkid is 14. Well, should be 15 in January. So, hopefully, I've got a while. First granddaughter is 25. There's nothing like them. That's for sure. especially if they actually get to be your grandkids and not your kids. Now, there is two of my grandkids that I hardly get to see. And the two 2-year-olds, see, both of my sons have babies like a month apart. So yeah, I'm pretty close with them. I see them pretty often, especially one because they moved a trailer in behind our house. They live behind us, so I see him quite often. Got him spoiled good. As a matter of fact, when he comes over, he's got to have his chocolate milk, but he's got to have it in 3 cups. He has these little you buy juices in them in the stores. They have the screw-on tops that are like Toy Story characters or Paw Patrol or whatever, and he's got these have the best luck, I believe. Do you really? See, I'm not superstitious, not really. Now, the one thing with black cats, if you cross your path when I'm driving, I will do the little X on the windshield. That's about it as far as superstition goes. Uh, but yeah, my grandson, when he comes over, he wants his chocolate milk. Now he's got to have all 3 he's got to have Buzz Lightyear, Woody, and Jessie. You gotta have chocolate milk on all 3 of them. And of course, Granny complies. But I believe in that superstition. Well, they might. I don't know. I really don't know that many redheads. But so, oh, I loved Barney Fife in anything he was in. Let's see, was it movie The Apple Dumpling Gang? And oh, I love the Andy Griffith Show because of him. Wasn't allowed to have his bullet in his gun. He had to keep it in his pocket. That's so funny. Barney Fife. Well, not Barney Fife. Let's see. Well, oh man, I know his name. Ah, any other time I wouldn't know it. Right. Don Knotts. He was in a lot of movies. Let's see, something about a fish or something, and I don't know. There was several of them. They're all funny. Awesome, Sean. You have a great day. But yeah, I love any of the old shows. I love better than these newer ones. Oh, they were funny, but they weren't stupid funny, is what I call it. I don't like these stupid funny movies, like which a lot of people do. Like, people always love like the Bill and Ted and Dumb and Dumber and stuff. That's what I call stupid funny. I don't like that. Obviously a lot of people do. My kids do, but I don't care for it. And oh man, my husband is crazy over the Three Stooges. I mean, I like them some, but not like him. Some of it is just too stupid. But yeah, but you know what, guys? This has been an awesome live. I hope I get to do it again. Thank you all so much, but I think I'm going to wrap it up and see what I can get into or what I can try not to get into. Actually, I need to go do dishes, what I need to do, but yay me. So, yeah, so Connie, I'll be yapping at you in a while. And, you too, Johanna. Johanna, didn't look at my paper. I remembered, at least for now. I'll try to remember when I see you again. But yeah, I may try to schedule a live up soon. I think Wednesdays during the day will be fairly good. I don't think there's too many until the evening on Wednesdays that have live, so I may start doing them on Wednesday. We'll see. But thank you all. I hope you all have a great day and come back. And definitely, if you all haven't checked out Pinky Hooks, go check her out. I love her and love all you all. And y'all have an awesome day. And love you too, Mel. Bye, y'all.